Hi there, thank you for watching our demo of the Seasonality tab. The goal of the video is to give you an understanding of how you can use this data in your trading. We'll also make sure to cover the different data points that are in this tab so you get a really good understanding of them. The main goal of the earnings tab is to quickly show you in which months and weekdays each specific stock or crypto historically performs the best and the worst in. As an example, when looking at Exxon's Seasonality tab, if we click here to analyze monthly seasonality, and click here to make sure that the data and the analysis goes back to 2010, we can see that Exxon historically has an average return that is negative for the months of March, May, July, and August. We can see on the breakdown by month table here that August is particularly bad, with an average return of negative 2.9% and 83% of the last 12 Augusts displaying a negative return. If I was looking to trade Exxon, this data, along with other research I may have done, might help me decide to only take long trades on Exxon from September to February in order to avoid the months where Exxon historically has negative average returns. For another use case, we'll go to Tesla's Seasonality tab. We'll take a look at its weekday seasonality by clicking here, and we'll use data from the past year by clicking here. Here we can see that for the last 12 months, Mondays have been significantly positive on average for Tesla, with an average performance of 1.4%. And on the table here, we can see that 66% of all Mondays in the last 12 months have had a positive return. So if I was looking to trade Tesla, this data, along with other research I may have done, might help me determine that Mondays are the best days to do long trades on Tesla. Now that we know how to use this tab, we'll go over each of the specific data points. The number of days tells you how many historic Mondays, Tuesdays, etc. are included in the data that is used for the graph and for the rest of the columns here. The average return column tells you the average return observed for each weekday during the period analyzed. The percentage of positive days columns tells you the percentage of Mondays, Tuesdays, etc. that had a positive return in the period analyzed. So as we mentioned earlier, that would mean that 66% of Mondays in the past year have had a positive return. Percentage of negative days tells you the percentage of time that each weekday has had a negative return. Max return day tells you the highest percentage return Tesla has had on each of the weekdays during the period analyzed. Min return day tells you the biggest percentage loss that Tesla has had on each weekday during the period analyzed. And finally, our rank column tells you how Tesla's average performance on each weekday ranks against all other stocks and cryptos that we cover. So for example, Tesla's 160th rank here means that there are 159 stocks or cryptos that have better average performances than Tesla on Mondays. If you click into their rankings, you're taken to our Seasonality Rankings tool, where you can see and sort all stocks and cryptos by any of these data points for each weekday and for each calendar month to easily see which assets historically perform the best and the worst for each given calendar month and weekday. These columns provide the same information when looking at monthly seasonality, but are about each calendar month as opposed to each weekday. That concludes our Seasonality tab demo. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to message us via our 24/7 live chat or send us a message through our Contact Us section.